Deep within South America lies a country that hums with quiet energy, Paraguay. Tucked away from the well-trodden tourist paths, Paraguay is a land that many overlook, yet it pulses with a spirit all its own. Here, the heart of a continent beats quietly, inviting those who are willing to listen and look a little closer. It doesn't clamor for attention. Instead, it invites you to discover its secrets and feel its warmth. Life here moves at its own gentle pace, where the laughter of children echoes down cobbled streets and the aroma of home-cooked meals drifts from open windows. Paraguay is a place where hospitality is not just a custom, but a way of life, where strangers are welcomed as friends, and every encounter is an opportunity to share a story or a smile. Here, adventure isn't about famous sights, but about collecting moments, like sipping a cool drink beneath a mango tree, surrounded by the scent of blossoms and the echoes of ancient languages. The ritual of sharing tereré, Paraguay's beloved herbal tea, is more than refreshment. It's a symbol of connection, a pause in the day to appreciate the simple joys of life. Listen closely, and you'll hear the Guarani language, a living thread that ties the present to the past, echoing through daily conversations and local music. Paraguay is a land of contrasts: red earth, emerald forests, colonial history, and indigenous traditions. The landscape shifts from rolling plains to dense forests, from vibrant city plazas to quiet rural villages. Colonial churches stand beside ancient ruins, and artisans keep centuries-old crafts alive with skilled hands. Every corner of Paraguay tells a story, woven from the threads of its diverse heritage. It asks you to slow down, look deeper, and connect with something real. Here, you're invited to step off the beaten path, to wander without hurry, and to truly see the world around you. Whether you're admiring the intricate patterns of an anduti lace or pausing to watch the sunset paint the sky, Paraguay encourages you to be present, to savor each moment, and to find beauty in the everyday. This is a place for soulful journeys, where discovery feels personal and the rewards are rich. Let's wander its towns, marvel at its wilderness, and let curiosity guide us through landscapes both wild and welcoming. The forests and rivers here are alive with stories, waiting for those who seek more than just a postcard memory. And meet people whose smiles are as warm as the sun. In Paraguay, it's the people who leave the deepest impression, their kindness, resilience, and joy. Whether you're sharing a meal, learning a dance, or simply exchanging greetings, you'll find that the true treasure of this country is its generous spirit. Paraguay is not just a destination, it's an embrace. It's a place that wraps you in its warmth, that invites you to become part of its story, if only for a while. Here, every journey is a homecoming, and every farewell is a promise to return. Come, and let this overlooked corner of South America capture your heart. Let Paraguay surprise you, inspire you, and remind you that sometimes the most unforgettable adventures are found in the places least expected. Paraguay, often called the heart of South America, is a landlocked nation that sits quietly at the continent's center, away from the well-trodden tourist paths. Despite its central location, Paraguay remains a mystery to many travelers, overshadowed by its more famous neighbors. Cradled by Brazil, Argentina, and Bolivia, Paraguay's borders are defined by rivers and forests, creating a natural barrier that has helped preserve its unique identity and traditions. Its relative isolation has allowed Paraguay to maintain a way of life that feels remarkably authentic, untouched by the waves of mass tourism that have transformed so many other destinations in South America. Here, the pace of life is slower, and the customs are deeply rooted in history. In the vibrant capital city of Asunción, you'll find bustling markets filled with the sounds of local vendors, the aroma of traditional foods, and the colorful displays of handmade crafts. The city pulses with energy yet retains a sense of intimacy and warmth. Venture beyond the city and you'll discover tranquil Jesuit missions nestled in the countryside, silent witnesses to centuries of history, where time seems to stand still and the past lingers in the air. The nation's soul is a fascinating blend of Spanish colonial influence, visible in its grand architecture and cobblestone streets, and the enduring spirit of its indigenous people. The Guarani heritage is alive in Paraguay's language, art, and daily life. You'll hear Guarani spoken alongside Spanish, see intricate crafts made by hand, and feel the pride of a people who have held on to their roots. The mighty Paraguay River splits the country in two, shaping its landscapes and its people. To the east lies the lush green Paraná region, a land of rolling hills, forests, and fertile fields. To the west, the wild and arid Gran Chaco stretches out, a vast expanse of dry forest, home to unique wildlife and resilient communities who thrive in this challenging environment. This striking duality offers visitors a rare chance to experience both subtropical abundance and untamed wilderness within a single country, making Paraguay a land of contrasts and surprises. Because Paraguay is often overlooked by mainstream tourism, the welcome you receive here is heartfelt and sincere. Locals greet visitors with genuine smiles, eager to share their stories and traditions. Whether you're invited to share a traditional meal, join in a folk dance, or simply chat over a cup of terrer, Paraguayans are proud of their homeland and delighted to include you in their way of life. Here, you're not just another tourist passing through. You're treated as a guest, welcomed with open arms and open hearts, forging connections that last long after your journey ends. Discover Paraguay, South America's best-kept secret, a place where the bonds between people run deep and every encounter is an invitation to connect, explore, and belong. Asunción, Paraguay's capital, isn't about skyscrapers or bustling avenues. It's about gentle charm, a sense of nostalgia, and a history that lingers in every corner. This city moves at its own pace, inviting you to slow down and notice the details that make it unique. Colonial facades stand proudly beside sleek modern buildings, creating a patchwork of eras. In spring, the streets are painted pink and purple by blooming lapacho trees, their petals carpeting the sidewalks. Every stroll here feels like stepping back in time, as if the city itself is gently whispering stories from the past. The city's heart beats strongest in its historic center, where grand landmarks like the Panteón Nacional de los Héroes and the iconic pink Palacio de los López stand as reminders of Paraguay's rich heritage. These buildings aren't just monuments, they're living witnesses to the city's evolution, each with its own tale to tell. Yet Asunción's true magic is found in its everyday moments, in tranquil plazas shaded by ancient trees where laughter drifts on the breeze, in cozy family-run cafes where locals greet each other like old friends, and in the vibrant Mercado Cuatro where the colors, sounds, and aromas of daily life come alive. As the day winds down, walk the riverside Costanera promenade. Here, families and friends gather to relax, children play, and the golden light of sunset reflects off the Paraguay River. Locals share terrer, the traditional cold tea, passing the guampa from hand to hand, a ritual of connection and community. In Asunción, there's no need to rush. The city invites you to linger, to savor slow afternoons on shaded benches, to watch the world go by, and to simply be present in the moment. Art is everywhere, inside museums that celebrate Paraguay's creative spirit, and on the streets where vibrant murals tell stories of hope, resilience, and dreams for the future. Each piece of art is a window into the soul of the city. Most of all, it's the people who make Asunción unforgettable. Here, you're welcomed not as a tourist but as a friend, invited to share in the city's gentle charms and timeless spirit. The Paraguayan Chaco is one of the world's last great wildernesses, vast, flat, and untamed. Covering half the country but home to few, it's a land of extremes and rugged beauty. The Chaco teems with wildlife, giant anteaters, capybaras, elusive jaguars, and the once-lost Chacoan peccary. Indigenous groups and Mennonite colonies have adapted to this challenging land, blending old-world tradition with frontier resilience. Visiting towns like Philadelphia feels like entering another world. Exploring the Chaco strips away the non-essential, connecting you to nature's raw power. Under a canopy of stars, far from city lights, you feel humility and wonder. The Chaco is more than a destination. It's a journey into wildness. To know Paraguay, taste its food, a delicious reflection of its land and history. Corn and cassava are the staples, forming the base of beloved dishes. Sopa Paraguaya, a cheesy cornbread, was born from a kitchen mishap and is now a national treasure. Chipa, the chewy, cheesy bread roll, is found everywhere, warm and fragrant. Chipa guazu, a moist corn cake, pairs perfectly with a traditional asado. Meals are hearty, comforting, and meant to be shared. And then there's terere, a cold-brewed yerba mate sipped from a shared gourd. Sharing terere is a ritual of friendship and community. To be offered a sip is to be welcomed in. Food here isn't just sustenance, it's the heart of Paraguayan hospitality. Paraguayan music is the country's soul, rising from the land itself. The guarania, created by José Asuncion Flores, is slow, lyrical, and deeply emotional. At its heart is the Paraguayan harp, 36 strings played with breathtaking artistry. Music lives everywhere, in concert halls, on street corners, and in family gatherings. Lyrics celebrate the landscape, love, and loss, often sung in Guarani. The lively polka paraguaya brings energy and joy, played by guitar and harp. Together, guarania and polka create a rich musical portrait. This soundtrack lingers long after you leave. What truly sets Paraguay apart is its people. The welcome here is genuine, open-hearted, and deeply moving. Kindness and generosity are woven into daily life, shaped by a history of resilience. Paraguayans are proud of their culture and eager to share it. Family and community are at the center. Sundays mean big lunches and laughter. Visitors are welcomed as part of the family, not kept at a distance. Bilingualism is a point of pride. Spanish and Guarani are spoken everywhere. Hearing Guarani on the streets is a reminder of the nation's unique heritage. When a local teaches you a word, it's a genuine act of sharing. In Paraguay, you don't just visit, you belong. Paraguay offers a rare gift, a slower pace of life. Here, the journey matters as much as the destination. Unlike its bustling neighbors, Paraguay's adventure is quiet and introspective. Highlights are tranquil ruins, serene rivers, and peaceful moments, not crowded monuments. This slower rhythm lets you truly absorb the landscape and connect with people. You're encouraged to linger, to savor the present, and to restore your spirit. Paraguay is a haven for those seeking peace and authenticity. It's a place to disconnect from the noise and reconnect with what matters. Here, your heart finds its own rhythm. Look to the heart of the continent. Paraguay awaits with quiet confidence. It's more than a destination. It's a feeling, a melody, a smile. Travel here supports a proud, resilient nation and values authentic connection. Your presence matters. Showing Paraguayans their heritage is valued. Be curious. Wander Asuncion, explore the Chaco, and let the music move you. Taste the food, meet the people, and discover a country that welcomes you as family. Paraguay will enrich and inspire you. When you dream of adventure, let your thoughts drift here. Come and find the true beating heart of South America.